experience to this group, you're probably better qualified than anybody to tell us how good the Sunshine Girls actually are at this moment in time.
Well, they could be as good as they want to be. I keep saying to them that they really don't know how good they can be, because every time I come here I'm just amazed at their natural ability. Well, I know we in Australia, when I was coaching the Aussie team, we used to work our butts off to do what they do so naturally, and I don't quite think yet they realise just how good they can be. If they put their minds to it and they stay focused and concentrate, anything can happen.
In your role as technical director, how can you help how can you help that process?
Well, I guess I come here with a lot of experience, but I can't change that because I have a very definite way of playing here. But what I want to try and bring is different ways of doing the same thing. So not always just doing the same old, but giving them new ways of doing something a little bit differently, and just opening and broadening their minds, not only to the players but to the coaches as well.
And of course you're working with a head coach as well within this setup, so that kind of sets things up for the future in terms of an infrastructure for the next Jamaican coaches to come through.
Oh, absolutely. I'm only here for a short stint, and maybe that next year. It depends on the outcome of Commonwealth Games, but there needs to be an infrastructure in place when I leave, and Minethra is doing a fabulous job. And once I go, there will then be a vice and an assistant coach in place, and she will take over, because I'm not going to be around all the time, and they are the ones that are going to see this group for many, many years ahead.
And in terms of the setup, how does it compare with what's going on in Australia, with what's going on in New Zealand and what's going on in England?
It's very tough here because in Jamaica they don't have a lot of the facilities that we take for granted, I know, in Australia. And I've been to New Zealand and England many times and seen the facilities that they have. When I first came, we are in an indoor venue at the moment, but we were outside on hard surfaces in the heat, and that's tough. And I know some of the Australians have never ever played on a hard surface, so yeah, they do it tough here, but man, they do it well.
And a lot of the Jamaicans I've spoken to have refused to accept that they may be punching above their weight in terms of looking at the facilities that others have. Is that part of what makes what makes the Sunshine Girls so good? Is that mentality of, no, we deserve to be up there in opposition?
Yes, they don't have the facilities. They do very well with what they have, but as a group, as I said, they have such natural ability. It's wonderful, and I think if they can really get the mind sharp and focused and they can concentrate, hey, they could do anything, and I think that's what they have to believe. And it's when they go up against the Australians, the New Zealand and the English, they really have to believe, and they can if they stay focused, and that's what we're working on.
That's fantastic.